Hey guys, how's it going? Gonna knock out this finish knocking out this cable arena. I'm pretty far into it already, so it shouldn't be too bad. Just kind of over in Slice'em channel, watching them and kind of playing, kind of listening, and kind of doing some stuff I needed to do and trying to put off doing other things I needed to do. Let's see, let's get in here. The rest of you guys are all doing pretty good. Conversation here going there is pretty interesting, talking about when to be ranking guys up and all that, and a lot of it comes into very situational. My situation is probably very different from all of theirs, I guess. Do the matchup specifically so that I can use Dr. Voodoo's L1 to negate his regeneration, and I don't think I was able to use his L1 once to negate his regeneration. Good times. From getting on his heavy, that it goes that little bit extra further. All right. Good night. Conversation on who to rank up here in a second, hopefully. And there it goes. Let's read back up. I don't know why it's doing that. My computer's doing some funny things lately. I'm working on finishing off this cable arena here. I want to get to about 4 million points. I think it should be pretty safe. I have not read any of the books yet. I pretty much, last night I went to bed and then I got up and I went to work. So I looked a little bit on Amazon, and I wasn't able to find anything in Amazon that looked like I was going to be able to get like a thick packet of the graphic novels, kind of like I wanted. So I got to do more research into that. Yes, I have a computer with dual monitor in front of me, and sometimes it works really nice, and sometimes it's starting to act like a jerk. Like when I put it in sleep mode, my monitor won't go to sleep anymore. My monitor stays running, which is getting really annoying because I actually have two monitors. And it likes to be a jerk and keep cutting in and out my OBS studio. And every once in a great while I get really lucky and the whole thing will completely crash. I play on my NVIDIA tablet. I don't know if I can play a video. There's a lot of very specific rules on what you're allowed to do and not allowed to do to not get in trouble. might be able to watch a video, but we probably won't be able to watch a video. Ah, okay. Probably. Got some surface space. I can open up another program. What video should I be watching? I don't think I can watch it with sound, though. Might be a little rough. In the face. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, I know my internet's definitely good, so I don't know why OBS acts like a jerk. It's probably something in my computer. I know sometimes my settings in OBS like to just change on me for no reason. I don't do update or anything like that. They'll just be like, oh, we're not going to work anymore. It's like, great. All the funs and joys of technical stuff from streaming. I did make a decision today that I am, with 5 stars, I am not going to buy a featured 5-star crystal until I have every single 5-star champion in the game. I do not believe that the amount extra you spend is worth the slim chance to get that champion a couple weeks early. That's cool. I'll have to keep that in mind. The hard part for me is going to be trying to figure out exactly where to start with the graphic novels. And then trying to make sure I go in order with them. But I don't think that should be too hard to do. I can take a little mini vacation this weekend too, so that'll probably cut into my expenditure funds. I live in Tampa, but I was originally raised in Milwaukee, so the Milwaukee Brewers are going to be here this weekend, fighting against the Tampa Bay Rays. So I'm going to go to 2 of the 3 games while they're here. I live out in the suburbs, so me and my wife are contemplating just trying to get a hotel room. Nope, can't post any links. I don't particularly have any say over that. I don't think there's a button I can press that would let you post a link either. Just to avoid like spam bots having too much control in a channel. I do plan on taking a bit of an extended weekend this weekend. We'll see kind of exactly where my weekend's going to start and finish. I think there's a way around it too. If you take out just the like the HTTP or the www, I think you can post the link, but I don't think you can post it with the start. Because it automatically, I think it blocks the www or the HTTP. Is what signals it to block it. Well, it won't let Legend. It won't let anyone post links. I wonder, can I post a link? Alright, so I need a new window. Let's see. How's it going, and Fiesta? Well, maybe there was something that came up and I just had no idea what I was looking for at all. It did come up and I completely missed the video. Alright. Then get back to it. You know what I'm looking for. That now. Come on. Hey Tony, how's it going? What do you do on your channel? Iron Fiesta? Alright, I have two different videos in here. The one is cutest Pagalon rolls in the mud. That's probably the one you want to watch. Probably the cute one. I think it looks kind of trippy. Oh, and I got an ad. Clash Royale. Alright, skip bad. I can't watch with any volume on it though. It looks like it's like an armadillo. Is it like a special kind of armadillo or that makes me think of, let's see if I can find it in here. He's alright. I think he's probably the worst of the Cosmic Champions. We were talking about that the other day. Let's see, is he in here just under? Here it is. Makes me think of this right here. Let's go display one. Here's a picture of Doug. Doug the dog rolling in the mud. Doug is the same dog on the background of the pictures for everything. I can't listen to any of the volume on it. So, alright, let's get back in this arena here. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. A missed time in there, but I would think I'm probably getting pretty close to being safe-ish, or towards the cutoff. I think the cutoff will probably be like 3.4, 3.5. it's just going to be a very small amount higher. It might actually go quite a bit lower. I kind of heard rumors that they had banned some more people, but I don't know for sure if they did or not. If Kabam did actually ban more people for cheating, I think the cutoff will go down significantly. If they didn't ban anyone and it was just guys kind of talking for the sake of talking, it might go a little higher. Oh. No bueno on that one. Just saying, Reaper Dragon, if they banned a bunch of people, then I think you're safe. If they didn't ban a bunch of people, I think you're right at the cutoff. So I'm going to go to 4 million just to be on the safe side. I think I'll feel much happier at 4. If I fall asleep at like 3.8, I may just call it at 3.8. But I had a problem last couple of days too that I keep hitting my special at the same time the computer's hitting their special, so I have my defense down and they just like nail me with it. And I'm like, ah. Yeah, I think they both look like they might be alright. I don't think they're going to be like a super hyped, as everyone was kind of trying to talk them up for being. I think Green Goblin looks like he might be like a decent defender. I fought them both with my Iceman cross-class advantage. And Green Goblin, you know, he was significantly weaker than Doc Ock was. And I think Green Goblin, he just seemed like he took a lot of hits. Tony, I guess we're good at something. I may have to do something there. I guess I don't want to do anything, but I guess I will remove you from the channel. Oops, no, that didn't remove you. That just removed your comments. Let's block you, I guess. That work? How do we... Move, there you go. Makes me feel kind of sad. I haven't had to, don't think I've had to ban anyone else before. Now I don't remember what my train of thought was. Oh, I brought in the wrong team too. I completely massacred that. That's great. Alright. Yeah, that Loki's not supposed to be Loki. That's supposed to be Deadpool. Yeah, I don't, I thought he had been in here somewhere. I thought I'd seen him around somewhere before, but, maybe not. Maybe that's just, somebody has a similar name to somebody else. You know, man, haters gonna hate. You know, I don't really expect anything else from the internet. To be honest, I'm surprised there's ever people in here ever saying anything nice. I probably, you know, when I first started, I was expecting more of that than the actual Marvel community to be as good as it is. Hey, Rich, how's it going? How's it going, Chanel? kind of gonna grind away a little bit here in this cable arena, get it knocked out. I'm in a couple of like weird groups on like line chat of like different like YouTubers and like MCOC stuff. And one thing I thought was kind of funny, a bunch of guys who I would say like I look up to in the game, kind of talking to some of them. A bunch of them are in there, like Legend of Bobbin and stuff like that. Guys who are like much better players with like huge YouTube accounts and all that. And not so guys I necessarily talk to a whole lot, but looking at some of them, and everyone was posting like their accounts, and like my account was significantly stronger than most of these guys who I really look up to. And I was like, yes, like their account is, well, they have like some better champions and all that, but I had a higher score than they did. I was pretty surprised. It seemed like just like yesterday my score was at like 300, and I'm like, I think I'm over 350 right now. I think a lot of things I'm doing specifically for growing purposes are working really well. The way I'm micromanaging and dealing with my arena grind is working really well. That's cool, Danaz. How's it going, the Fighter 2.0? I think Iron Fist can be pretty good. Not too bad. I think the Mystics are one of the things that's like a weird class. I think everyone in the Mystic class is good. I don't think there is actually a bad Mystic champion. I think you will see Kabam the rest of this year. I think they will put out a couple bad Mystic champions to kind of even the game out a little bit. Oh wait, I gotta remember. I messed that up. So he's gonna go. Oh, let's see. So what teams do I have ready here? These next two teams are gonna be jacked up. So I'm trying to figure out how to unjack them as much as I can. But it'll be alright. It won't be too bad. Hello again, the Fighter 2.0. Which work. Should be able to win all of them. Also, I'm looking to make sure the like class advantages line up right, the bleeds line up right, strongest to weakest. Now, there's somebody here yesterday. I was talking yesterday or like the day before. I was talking about how I think Doctor Strange was like the worst Mystic champion, and just not liking that too much. Like he uses Doctor Strange all the time still. Let's see, I have Doctor Strange, Iron Fist, and Loki as my Mystic 4 stars, and I have five 4 stars. Mixing the other 5 stars. So almost all of your 4 stars are Mystic? That is pretty fortunate for you. If you are going to have an over excess of one class, they are definitely the class that you want to be getting over excess with. I was watching Slicems for a little bit before I came in here. Yeah, Beast is really underrated. Beast is a little bit more complicated to use. Hey, Allison, how's it going? I just got my Beast a couple weeks ago when I got a whole bunch of guys, so I haven't really sat down to figure out how to use him correctly yet. But apparently he can do pretty much everything in the game once you get him figured out. But he's supposed to be amazing. Blue Team Cyclops, growing up, he was always my favorite champion, so I mean, he have a little place in my heart. I think he was really nice pre 12.0. Post 12.0, he's just average. He's really nice if you put him on like an unblockable 1 node for line toward defense. It'd be really hard to get through. This is gonna be rough now. You. Just go you? Sure. It's not that rough. My team's just messed up. Yeah, I haven't used them a whole lot yet, so I don't, haven't figured all of it out yet. I know, he can do a bunch of stuff that I wasn't really, like, aware of. But I can't even think of what it is right offhand, because I don't know how to do it. I think he can, like, power control or something, or... FSA is definitely very underrated, though. Boom. Punch him in the face. No, he can't come back in the stream, and he can't post on anything. The band guy is perma-banned. Mortal Thunder, how's it going? You know, I don't know if he can even watch the content if he's banned. I don't know how that would work. He might be able to watch it all. I know he can't participate in any way, shape, or form. No, he's not able to post anything, or you wouldn't see him in the description links. He was just in here swearing. I had to actually block him or ban him. I think he's the only guy I've ever had to ban. It was a little surprising that actually would get trolled, but I guess it does happen. Yeah, 3.8 is probably pretty good. I'm going to try for 4 just to be on the 100% safe side. I don't have him yet, so I don't want to miss him by that little bit. I heard some people say they think Kabam did another wave of banning people. I don't know though. I didn't read anywhere where that was actually like confirmed. It was just kind of like speculation where I was reading that people thought Kabam might have banned a bunch more people like today or yesterday. But if they did ban a whole bunch more people, then I think the cutoff will have dropped drastically. And then if they didn't ban anyone, I think the cutoff will be a little bit higher than it was yesterday. Hacking someone is a kind of difficult thing to do, so Yeah, I normally lose my streak quite often. This is pretty rare that I'm up 155. Normally I lose my streak at about 80 because I come here and I play after work and I'm exhausted, but I did pretty good. I managed to stop before I lost it. Well, like, I suffer from mad insomnia, so I normally get to about 80 wins and then it's gone. There's no way I keep it after 80 because I'll sit here and I'll be falling asleep and I'll sleep through like 2 of the 3 matches, and I sleep through 2 of the 3 matches all the time. It is a very regular thing. Yeah, 166 ain't too bad. Yeah, like 3.6, like, I think, you know, if they didn't ban anyone, I think you're going to be right at about that cutoff. So I'm going to do 4 just to be on the safe side. Once I get my streak going, I start at the top and I work my way down. So that way, if I do go for 3 hours or 2 hours and 20 minutes, I can get the guys on the top back again once I get there. But I have descriptions down below for how to do all the different like arenas. We're going to try to do my best to come up with other ways around them. My roster keeps getting bigger. I don't think there's going to be that much of a difference for me between 3.5 and 4 million, so may as well give 4 just to be safe. Yeah, I don't think the 3-star feature champions are going to wind up going that high. Oh, Jesus. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Spending too long trying to read. Too much trying to read the chat. Hopefully that was just the last one and I already won the first 2. No, that's the middle one, I think, right? You might be able to get a wrench on Eve's channel. I don't know how hard it is to do. I've only been following him for a couple of weeks, but I definitely like Evie quite a bit. It's probably... Right now, he's probably my favorite. Him, the Grand Scheme, Ace Fusion, and Keith Winnett. Keith Winnett kind of winds up getting dropped off a little bit from the guys I like the most, just because his stream times are really inconvenient for me normally. He streams right when I stop playing and I start getting ready for work. But I do definitely like Keith's channel a lot. Whew. That was close. Whew. Whew. You know what, Immortal Thunder? I don't know if I've actually watched a whole lot of yours yet. I know I subbed, and I think I've been in 2 or 3, but I don't think I've seen a whole lot. I don't know if I've seen your live stream. I think I've been in there in quite a while. That would make sense then why I never catch you live streaming then. Yeah, normally I try, when I log on, I'll try to hop on to people I see who have, look for streams for like 10 to 20 people in them. That's normally where I want to go. So I try to stay away more from the dork lessons and the Brian Grants. They're okay, but like, I get annoyed when I go in there and I make like a really good comment and then like it just gets ignored. Like, oh, why did I waste my good comment on you? Yeah, I don't know how overly impressed I am with either one of them yet. I don't know. I only fought against them the once so far, though, on Heroic. I wasn't even, like, meaning to actually, like, play it at all, and just kind of had nothing else to do at work when I went on break. On my channel, probably not too much longer. You got a pretty good chance, Daniel. I just don't want to have like too many people with wrenches. Gets I don't like it when you go on someone's channel too and like it appears like the only people they're talking to is like the moderators. We can take a look at my account here in a second. Pretty happy about my ranking right now. No, my ranking's I think I'm over 350. It's been jumping up real high. Very rapid growth. I have almost all my 3 stars except for I think Punisher and Vulture, and the 4 Mystics I'm intentionally not ranking as an experiment. So I probably have over 93 stars maxed out. I've got I'm gonna say 56 4 stars. We're all at rank 3 or above. Have 9 5 stars. They're almost all at rank 2, level 35. Take a look at it right here. 353. I'm waiting for Cosmic Advancement. I got 5-star Ronin a couple days ago. I'll take him then and rank him up. Oh, this is kind of interesting. Ace Fusion just posted this. I don't think he'll mind too much if I show this a little bit. He's fighting, he's doing some arena right now, and he has an option to go against the 2 new champions already. Thought that was kind of weird that they're both already over there. I think that's a little amusing too. Yeah, I haven't been playing that long either. I've only been playing a little over a year, but I took a lot of the different strategies I used from my long, extensive time playing and playing video games in general. I used different strategies from different games to try to rank up really fast. I think the big one I'm going to do right now, I'm not going to buy a featured 5-star until I have every single 5-star that's already available. I don't think that extra 5,000 charge you have to put into it is going to be worth it's really going to wind up being worth it. I think you can just wait a couple months. I think just being able to get the pure volume of them is going to be able to help you out much more for things like Arena. you can. I want to see if I can get to the point I can knock out the T4 basic arena in under 2 hours right now. If I can get enough 5 stars to just grind out real quick without using any units. That's going to be my big strategy right now I'm going to work on. My big revelation for today to help me kind of keep making ground. Because I'm only like an okay fighter, but I think some of the other strategies I use work pretty well. Take it easy, Mortal Thunder. Yeah, I tried a couple months ago. They had the thing where you get the free Marvel Insider for like a week or a month, and I downloaded it while I was on vacation. But I didn't like it because while I was scrolling, the tiles weren't scaling correctly. So like I couldn't get the tile to just be the size of like the screen. So the tile was either too small for me to be able to read it, or the tile wouldn't let me. It was cutting off like the text in them. So like I wasn't liking it. I don't know if maybe if I played around with the options more, I could have gotten a way to get it to work, but I wasn't liking the Marvel comic app. Which stinks, because it seems like it'd be a format that'd work really well, but I just wasn't liking how it was working. I don't know if it was from Marvel Comic Insider. It might have been. It was something that Marvel was doing that you get a free subscription from being part of MCOC. One of the messages they send everybody. And it worked out pretty well because I was going on vacation, so I signed up and just gave my credit card information, and then as soon as I got back from vacation, I canceled it, but take it easy, Iron Fiesta. It's good to know you're a big boy now, Spider-Man Homecoming. Well, I like how that's spelt. That's pretty nice. Did they change anything in the update? I didn't really see or hear anything about it. I know they put the new quest in, but I don't know anything about any changes. I didn't see anything I posted. I guess I didn't look in the forums or anything. Probably could have, but that would take away time from my slow grind. Yeah, I definitely didn't notice anything different from the update from when they put it in, other than like the new backgrounds and stuff. I didn't notice anything in gameplay that was different. Normally I look for that stuff pretty well, but I guess I wasn't even thinking about it. And my list might be full. It probably is. I don't really tend to clean it out that often. I don't use the in-game messaging too much, so. There's a couple guys who like to message me on there. You're probably better off if you do want to talk to me messaging me on line chat. I have line chat up right now, right here. I'm looking at it. So, hey Ace, how's it going? I just showed everyone your cool little picture from the arena. That's kind of crazy that you're already fighting the new guys. I don't know, a lot of times I don't feel like a lot of guys necessarily chain that well because I tend to... I don't know if Magic got nerfed. I didn't hear anything about Magic getting nerfed. And if I look on the forums, like if I can find it either, I'll look on the forums and probably find nothing. Come on. Computer. Or my window browser will just freeze up on me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's no bueno. Are we back? Alright, I don't know what it did there, but that was definitely not cool. Let's see, let's take a look here. The forums. Did they say anything in the forums about it? And we will transition over to the forums. Discussion thread 14.1 Marvel Content 14 dropping the Marvel patch. No bug issues, take a look. Alright, what did they do? Now you know some hands at a time, at least explain some character specific animation. We have a handful. We need to make across inside. These projectiles. Because of projectiles or something wrong, we plan to roll improvement additional characters in future updates. My question is asking why we update some characters, not others. There's a lot of factors that go in, improve some things that revise the defender knockback distance for a successful parry stun. The knockback distance accuracy. Yeah. Were you okay, buddy? Come here, Stark. The rescue to hit. So the parry bang core mechanic should be. So now back cross champions, yeah. What did they actually fix though? Some characters have special animation that is longer than block back normal duration. They set them all to the time. The following special attacks have their block stun duration lowered on the last hit to be within the rest of the special. None of those are ones I would even have thought of. Fix an issue where the enemy could perform special attacks when in the middle of an evade animation. Yeah, that's one that probably needed to be fixed a long time ago. Do as much as possible. Battery icon no longer shows. Larger bug fix. Fourth light attack in a combo should now be able to chain into a special attack regardless of AI difficulty. Ooh, that'll be nice because that's one I thought just wasn't working as well because I don't know if you got to end with like a medium to be a lot better. Knockback for some light and medium attacks have been reduced to decrease chances of a drop combo. Knockback from some light and medium attacks have been reduced to decrease. Okay. Fix an issue where evade callout would perform a special attack. It's an issue where champions could land a hit from the evade. Fix timer. Reduce move forward to Demon's medium attack. Made further improvements Increase an issue. How the dog trigger generation against mutant opponents. Fix Talk on Gamora's signature. Ability descriptions to know the 1 per fight limits. Fix text error and HUD special 2 description. The duration of armor break and Thor. Future Beast. Some with Hood. Some with Fury. Some with Rogue. Second it was missing in Abomination Special 2. Fix an issue where players could not combo. I don't see anything in there on fix an issue with rank 3 of Despair Mastery. Yeah, I don't see anything in there about magic. Nothing in there about magic. Oops, let's switch back. You don't want to watch that. You're already watching that. I still feel Ultron's S2. I haven't used Ultron specifically. I guess I used them a couple minutes ago in the arena, but I haven't really seen it. It's line chat. Line chat is like super helpful. It's kind of like WhatsApp. You can just download it, and most alliances require you have line chat, and that's how they do all of their communication is on there. It's really easy. You can make like separate battle groups. So you make like another little chat room for your individual battle groups to break you up, and then like one for announcements and one for like spam. But the best benefit of having it is actually MCOC Infobot is on there, and MCOC Infobot will tell you all of the information you ever needed to know. MCOC Infobot is awesome. I don't believe Magic got nerfed. I am aiming for 4 million just to be super safe. I hate work. It is 4:55 in the AM here. What is up, Tommy? Yeah, I definitely haven't noticed anything that Thanos was doing wrong. I think I've fought a Thanos in a while. I didn't see anything in there on Magic, so I don't think they did anything to her. We have a Thanos, so I don't necessarily know. I would have just got home from work before I started. Well, I get home from work and then I watched Slice'ems for a little bit, and set everything up, and then came in here and got started. This would be my post-work stream. Every once in a while I'll do stream earlier during the day. And that will be my pre-work stream. It kind of depends on like what I'm doing and do I have something to actually do. They don't have a magic, so I mean, yeah. I wouldn't actually know for sure if they did, even if they did do something. Because, I mean, it's definitely not like Kabam to not just do stuff and then not tell us, you know? Decide they want to change the champion. I gotta let my dog out real quick. You wanna go back outside and potty, buddy? don't know why more guys don't take the portable game with them when they walk out of the room. Probably a bunch of different reasons why not to. See, my play is terrible with one hand. Half the time I forget to re-plug my device back into my charging cable then. You need to hear them know when they're ready to come back in. Oh. That's probably why they don't. Hopefully that's not my streak. Nah, I just won't fight. That ain't too big a deal then. That's just obnoxious. Here's what I want. Nah, it's got to be another one. Let's see my 4-star mystics. Sure, let's go champions. Here, filter, mystic, 4-star. Not too bad. Guillotine and Dr. Voodoo are both R5 maxed out. My Gully is Sig 99. Voodoo's probably like 25 or 30, something like that. I don't have magic. Don't have a Daredevil 5-star either. Take a look at them. Let's see. Doctor Strange and Guillotine are both at max 99. Supermortal, Loki, Iron Fist probably at 40 or 20. He might be at 40. Yeah, but did I dupe him twice? No, I duped him once. So, he was going to be my entire game a long time ago. Hey, Immortal, how's it going? Should you take up Iron Fist? I would probably lean towards not, unless you really don't have a better option. Because when we were doing this yesterday in the stream talking about it, I probably put Doctor Strange as the weakest, and then I put Jane Foster and Iron Fist as probably the next weakest. I put a bunch of guys in the middle. I probably put Dr. Voodoo as number 1, Scarlet Witch as number 2, Ghost Rider I think is the 3rd strongest, and Mystic, but I think he might be one of the strongest heroes in the game, but he's really hard to use, and I think because Scarlet Witch and Dr. Voodoo are so much easier to use, I'd rate them a lot higher. Guillotine and Magic, then I put probably a tie for 4 and 5. Mordo, Hood, and Dormammu I'd probably put in like 6th. And then Unstoppable, Juggernaut. Pretty much just good for defense. They're really good for defense. My dog's back in real quick. Iron Fist was 3rd 4-star. If yeah, when you're dealing with like your first couple, you kind of got to look at it by like percentages and stuff like that. So when ranking up your 4-stars, you probably want to start ranking up the ones who are awakened first over the ones who aren't awakened. I normally think about my ranking up in, I divide it into 6 because I divide it up into each class. So who do I want to bring up in each class? Are you going to do the Sinister Six Quest? Probably not right now live on the stream. I don't think it's that good. When I get to the Master Mode, I'll do probably all the Master Mode in the live stream, but the quest so far seems to be kind of easy. I ran through it once already, but hey Mir, how's it going? Yeah, it takes a little bit of a while to work on getting up. The easiest way to get them up is honestly to focus on your 3 stars, and then the more 3 stars you get, you'll get 4-star shards. So like going heavy into the 3-star arena will really help you out to get more 4-star champions. You know, if you want to get more 3-star champions, you know, work on your 2-star champions. Get as many premium hero crystals as you can. On Sunday, try to do that every Sunday then if you're really focusing on trying to get 2s to get 3s. You focus on getting 3s to get 4s, and you focus on 4s to get 5s. Yeah, I played like, ridiculously aggressive. That's not a bad setup of Mortal Thunder. Dragon Chappie says, smash the like button if you would. Alright, I need to stop drinking that then. I have so much. I want to wind up all night. Just a little bit to wake me up a little bit. A little bit of performance enhancing drug. Not sure, Daniel. Yeah, getting the guys at the max signature ability too, that winds up working really nice too, because then you get double shards. So that's one too. Like it takes a lot of discipline, but once you start really getting into it, it's nice. Like when I open premium hero crystals now, I get max signature crystals on a pretty large amount. I think I'm around 50%. Getting up to 50%. I did one the other day. I was well above 50%. I opened 25 and I got 15 max signature ability crystals. That was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Alright. So I want Abomination to go against the Bleeder. That should be my best setup. X23 makes Abomination bleed, then he'll poison her. I'm not sure how many 3 stars I've maxed out. I know I've got, with max signature ability, got quite a bit. My 2 stars as well. I kind of messed that up for a little bit in the middle. Yeah, trying to check my 3 stars just sounds like that would be way too much work. I don't know if there's a way you can just check how many have where their signature ability is at. Seems like that would be like a waste of like an hour. Well, maybe it might not be that bad. I guess if you went in and you were just looking at your 3 stars and just scrolling off to the side. I'm pretty sure Ace is in the same boat I am, where it should have about 103 stars. I had the number written down somewhere when we were talking about it. 95 3 stars. It would take a while to scroll through all them just to see how many are at max. 99. You know, they just added a whole ton of 2 stars, and I kind of like that they're growing the game on different levels. They're not just worrying about growing the game for the end game players, but they're also working to grow the game for newer players too. Not just trying to rapidly get them up to the top level. I felt like they should have expanded the 1 stars too. I think you should have like 18 1 stars, make it a little cooler. Oh, you checked that pretty fast. I'd have figured that it'd taken way more time. So about a third. It's pretty good. That was pretty decent. So I don't think I'm quite at a third for my 3 stars. My 2 stars, I'm definitely over a third though. Yeah, Rogue is awesome. Red Hulk is better at like lower levels. You get a little bit higher levels, he's not necessarily quite as good. Like I'll use my 1 stars every once in a while. Like when I'm trying to do like demonstrations on what you can do for just like pure skill, I'll go and use my 1 stars and show you like what you can do, what you can't do, like theoretically. Maybe it's been a little while since I've used them, but here and there I will. I was using them too for one of the arenas. The T4 class catalyst, I use my 1 stars for my sandbagging fights. I think in my 1 star Scarlet Witch, if she was awakened, if I could awaken her, I think I could win fights with her. I totally think I could be beating 3 stars with her. Cable went for like 3.2 the first round, which to me sounded a little low, so I would assume he would go a little higher in this round. But if they banned a bunch of guys yesterday and today, then he'll wind up going a lot less. If they didn't ban anyone, then I think he'll go a little bit higher. But I'm going to go 4 million just to be safe. I think like 3.4, 3.5. You should have him. Should be like the bottom end for the cutoff. I don't want to wind up at the bottom end. I want to be hopefully well over the top, so I don't have to worry about anything. It might have been 3.3. 2.29. I wasn't expecting, though, when they did all the banning, because it wasn't real big into the arena the last time they had done it. It's a little too new to the game to notice or really pay attention. I didn't realize how much it was going to drastically drop all the arena scores. Thought that was pretty surprising. I just kind of figured the scores were like escalating out of control because there are just more guys kind of doing what I'm doing and building their roster and getting better at scoring points and figuring out how to optimize their playing time a little bit better. Nope, scores are going up because people were cheating. Boom, boom, boom. Don't forget to plug it back in. What happens, Dragon Choppy, if you ask Kabam about the 1 stars? I don't think they necessarily need to see a whole lot more of them, but 2 or 3 of each class I think would be cool. But I think that would like mess things up then, because then guys right now might get mad if they have the new crystal and they couldn't go back and get them. Pretty sure I have way more than 14 Sig 99 2 stars. I have quite a lot of them. But I know with my stones, I was messing it up for a while. I didn't realize how it worked, because when I duped one of my Punishers who was maxed out, he was, I think my 3-star Punisher was the first one I hit signature 99 with. So when I duped him out of another crystal, out of a arena crystal, I thought that you didn't get anything for maxing out a Sig 99 guy. So I started putting all of my stones, I spent like 2 or 3 months on it, I was putting all of my stones into my lowest possible guy for signature ability, to try and optimize trying to use them. So like almost all of my 2 stars, except for the new ones they just put in, have like a signature ability like above 50. And then now I'll just sit on a ton of stones, and who's ever got the highest, then I'll go and max out. My 4 stars I try to sit on, I have quite a lot, and then wait until I can dump them into a champion I'm going to use. Only want to put the stones into like a 550 champion. And then in the 4 stars I try to use my stones in like multiples of 20. Yes. Oh, nice comeback. Nice comeback. I don't know if I saw either of the new guy specials when I fought him. I didn't watch any of the gameplay video for him. I know Dr. Octopus, I don't know, I don't like the way he looks. I don't know why they went for that specific kind of look. Don't think he looks very menacing. I watched a video he had done a couple days ago, but it was still like a speculation video. I hadn't seen one that had anything real into it yet. Probably should. I know fighting like Doc Ock seemed... Well, I guess fighting like both of them seemed to be kind of crazy. Because they just had like so many like buffs. And I was using Iceman, so I was putting debuffs on them, so they just had like all kinds of buffs and debuffs, and it was like 2 solid bars, and I'm like, what's going on in this fight? This is just too much for me to be trying to pay attention to. Alright, take it easy, Ace. How's it going, Rowan? I'm not sure exactly what I want to do tomorrow when I wake up. I think I may try to work on Act 5. I didn't read the message right when they sent it out about the new crystal. I thought you had to 100% clear Act 5, so I'm like, I'm never going to be able to do that. I'm not going to do that for a while. So, so put off like not even like working on it. I was working on clearing Act 4, and then I realized I only got to clear it once. So I think I can clear it once. So go back to working on that. We'll have all of my champions available. We did our war placement today, so war battle shouldn't start until I get ready to go to work. So I should have all day if I get up early and work on it. I don't have necessarily a real solid opinion on either one of them yet. I think Green Goblin looks like he might be a good defender, just because it took me a lot of hits when I was trying to fight him with the wrong class. That's nice to know, sir. I can't really read your name. Booze. Who is I? Is that why I didn't understand what you're saying? I is a person? Scroll way back up in the conversation so it looks weird. My friends list is currently full, Booze. Maybe if I... Okay, so E-Y-E, you were saying I is in the letter I. You're referring to yourself. Trying to figure that out. You want like a 6-star hero, or you want a 1-star hero? Because they can't give us a 6-star heal, a 6-star hero. Actually, a whole bunch of stuff up there on the wall. They can't give us a 6-star hero yet because it'll throw off all the content in the game. It would make like LOL entirely too easy. They wouldn't be able to scale them correctly. If you were to get a 6-star hero, you would be able to walk through all of the hardest content. And it would be too difficult. Eventually, the plan will probably be to make 6 stars. I believe you can buy that Captain America shield on eBay for like 20 bucks. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. I don't think there's any way I paid more than $20 for it. I did retrofit it though after I got it. Make sure it would work better for my costumes to be fully functional. I didn't like the simple hooks that they had, so I built more of an armrest that I could hold it on my arm better, and I put a hook on it so I could hook it onto my back. So I pimped it out a little bit. I also wouldn't mind if you could awaken your 1-star heroes. I could awaken my Scarlet Witch 1-star. I think I could do some serious damage with her. I think that would be cool. Cool. No, not you. 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 Alright. Could you make the company mad by saying kabam with him? I think kabam would like it, actually, the more I said kabam. I don't know how you want me to invite you, Booze. I unfortunately don't have any room on my friends list to send you a friends request. I could duel you. We do that. How about I duel you? I think somebody was already complaining my friends list is full. So let's find Boo. What's my favorite TV series? That is an interesting question. I tend to binge watch a lot. Okay, how many is that? It's 5. My eyes are going all blurry. 5 O's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 S. Are you probably this Hulk here, Mr. Booze? Spell it right. Yeah, you gotta be the Hulk. Yeah, there's some of the champions that they can't scale right are the ones they're not taking up. Favorite TV series right now, it's probably Game of Thrones. Man. Oh, that's a 4-star? Alright, we'll go with him with a... Let's go filter. Let's go Black Panther. Game of Thrones right now is probably my favorite TV series. I really like Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think there's definitely times that they got that show going pretty well. I'm a huge fan of South Park. Love South Park. And how they've been able to keep the writing so well for so long. Booze, one thing I'll say right now as far as the fighting goes, if you'll notice, I'm doing all of my hits in 3 to 4 hit combos, and then I'm blocking. I can only fight your top champion, unfortunately. Of course, hammer looks a little weird in the thing. I don't know if it's not hanging there straight. It moved. Talk about the eye. I don't know what you're referring to about the eye. Favorite YouTuber right now is probably Evie Cliche. Like the Grand Scheme, Ace Fusion, Keith Winnett. Be pretty good. Those guys are normally able to catch their streams pretty easily. I don't really watch anyone on YouTube who doesn't do Marvel Contest of Champions. So, like, there's like a ton in there that I just still have, I don't know, like much of anything about. I don't mind trying to watch a little bit more, just to try to see what I can learn, like to adapt over, what can I do to make mine look a little bit better or run better. Be a nicer experience for everybody. You know, a lot of times we'll like Skype guys in. That normally works pretty well. A good time. Older TV shows I liked. I definitely really liked Sopranos. It was really good on HBO. Tend to like things, I guess, that are all kind of objectionable. Depending on the age range, you might not necessarily be able to watch. We were talking anime in the stream last night. Favorite anime was Full Metal Alchemy. That one's pretty awesome. I'm trying to think. I just binged watched 10 seasons of Doctor Who. Thought that was alright. That was pretty cool. I like that. Man, me and my wife have been married for like 2.5 years already, but when we got married, Daredevil series is awesome. It's really good. I'm definitely looking forward to the Defender series. I think they're able to do a really good job with that. I didn't watch Heroes when it was on TV. It's old. This is NBC? By NBC? How's it going, Adam Edwards? Fortunately, Booze, my friends list is full. I cannot invite you. I did just duel you a couple minutes ago. Who's my favorite supervillain? It's Apocalypse. I was kind of disappointed that when they did the Apocalypse movie, they did not bring him into the game. I guess it's alright. I'm sure if they brought him in, I'm sure they would ruin it. I want 80s Apocalypse. How's it going, Mad JJ? Like Apocalypse could be cool too, because he could put like maybe put like a buff on you where you lose like your signature ability. That'd be awesome. That would totally mess people up. No, I just did the easy path on it, and I figure I've got like 3 or 4 more days still that I can think about it. I'm trying to do. I want to beat. I'll get 1 run through an Act 5. I was going to take another look at the rewards and then try to decide how important I thought it was going to be to try to do it. I don't have a lot of resources right now. I just burned through all of my revives the other day, and then I went and I burned through all my units a couple days later. I don't know who Jake Paul is. My YouTube watching is definitely very specific. My recommended viewing is 98% Marvel Contest of Champions. And if they put anything in there that's not Marvel Contest of Champions, I tend to hit the dislike button. Boom. Yeah, I didn't really start Act 5 because I haven't finished clearing Act 4 yet. So I started Act 5 the other day, so I'm still only at Act 5.1.3, I think. I was waiting for my champions to get out of AQ, and then as soon as they got out of AQ, I had to go to work, so I wasn't able to really work on it too much this morning, but I may work on it more tomorrow. Yeah, Road to the Labyrinth, I think I'm at 4.1. web slinger. I just did the easy one. I think I might be able to just sit down and do it, but yeah, I have 282 units right now, so it's like, do I want to go and risk it and get really close and then get stuck and then feel like I gotta buy units and then want to be cheap about it and then keep buying like a small amount of units and then get stressed out because I feel like, why didn't I just buy a larger amount of units? I don't know. I will reassess my risk on it. I figured I would wait and then we got a little closer. So I was originally waiting till I got Ant-Man. Alright, take it easy, Daniel. No, I would not change my username. I have used this username for 20 years, probably. Yeah, Doctor Strange won't be going into the 5-star. They don't know how to properly scale him correctly. Yeah, I didn't even get like the letter on it for some of those changes. I think they only sent it to people who got the new crystal already. But I don't think it's really going to be a the 10K arena crystals really like that big a thing. I think it's just meant to make it all go a lot faster. How's it going, Bill? Thanks for the sub. I was lucky. I thought for sure I was accidentally dead. Boom. I know it's pretty much always been ExtrmWill. So, aren't necessarily a whole lot of others. You didn't see Eternal Warrior in this channel. How is he deleting messages? Okay, that makes far more sense. I had to actually ban somebody earlier. I was pretty shocked about that. I was playing one game for a while, though, where you could switch your name as much as you wanted to. And I definitely used some pretty cool ones in there. One point, I was just like messing with people. Like my alliance was really, really good, and we were just dominating everyone else in the game. I think by the time I retired, probably like 30 guys in your alliance. I think it was like a max on how many guys you could have in there, and out of like the 10,000 people playing, I think almost everyone in my alliance was in the top 100, and we had 7 of the top 10 players. So I changed my name at one point in that game to the Devil, because I was just tearing people up. And then it'll be probably whichever of the bosses we fought first. I think it would be Green Goblin. Then Doc Ock will be the second one. I think normally that's the way they do it. Whoever the main boss is the one you get second. My cousin used some really cool ones that I really liked. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily recommend waiting on it. Getting that one right now is going to actually really help you out with different like grinds and stuff. My cousin had some really cool screen names that I really liked. He used to have 1-800 Call Jesus and 1-900 Call Jesus. I thought those were always pretty funny. Some of my favorite alternate ones he played under. He's Swirling Madness. It's his main one. I have 9 5-stars. I'm gonna just keep opening them as I go. I don't think I'm gonna save for featured until I have every single 5-star in the game. That was my decision I made today. I was thinking about 5 stars. What the best way to go about it would be. And that is what I believe the best way to go about it will be. I think I'm just gonna go for mass quantity, and then when I get somebody good, I'm gonna rank them up. And I'm not gonna throw away my quantity just to try for somebody who I'm not really going to use. I think I have a better chance at getting someone I'm actually going to use by just opening more crystals. And I believe this will allow me to make progress and to gain on all the players who are much bigger and stronger than I am. So a lot of them I think are going to spend too much time playing around, trying to get guys they don't really need. And I want to get to the point I can do the T4 basic arena in under 2 hours because I have enough 5-star champions. Yeah, I'm only going to open basic crystals for 5 stars. You didn't have 25 stars. I just dueled you. You're like level 12. But I may change my opinion on 5 stars once I get like 20. I want to see exactly what the points look like on something like that than trying to do the arena without using any units. That's a pretty cool name. Oh, actually, we were talking the other day in here about really cool names. I'll have to go back to my alliance and show. One of the guys in my alliance has an amazing new name. He probably has the best name in the entire game out of anyone I've seen. But it's not like letters. It's like a letter and 2 signs and a number, or a number, 2 signs and a letter. Screen name is awesome. Is that the last fight? I like your screen name too. Let's see. Let's go to Alliance. Guy's in my battle group too, so like all times I'll see his name like right above mine on the map, and I'll be like, oh man. Let's see, members. Right here. This guy has the best screen name I've seen so far in the entire game. That Ultron of his is pretty nice too. I could probably do a duel. If there winds up being a duel event later, I'm going to wind up being frustrated. Like, I used all my duels. I got a ton of chips, though. It'll be alright. Let's see. What was your name? It was... Sick S... 6... 6... He's supposed to be my dueling guy, so we'll use him. Oh, oh, that was close. Oh, man. Oh, he hit me one time. Jesus. Oh. Oh. Alright. See if I'm not missing anybody here. We can do this all in order. Alright, we're in here. Let's go. Mad JJ. This right here. We need to go somebody below this line, probably. Black Panther, maybe. I don't know what phase the moon is in. Alright, I'll scroll back up in a couple minutes here. Is he really going to be too strong then? Am I going to lose on another one hit? I should have brought in my 3-star. Quake is weird though. Sometimes Quake is like really easy and sometimes Quake is like really hard. Thought a rank 3 would have made for a little bit better fights. I'm assuming Stikey is not you, Roku. Why is my YouTube? There it goes. Now it's all caught up. So I'm assuming this is not actually Roku. So I'm going to use against Rogue. Alright. So we'll go... What am I doing against Rogue? Is it cheating then if I use attack? Why don't I try this one? We'll try this. No, I don't think I can list all the boss characters. I normally don't pay that much attention to who bosses are anywhere. I don't know if I'm going to do this one. That's right, I can't parry with her. Let's start. Champion I don't know how to use it might be a little bit harder. Ah. Having the mutant mastery max won't do him any good there at all, because all it does is decrease bleed. I think you're better off using coagulate. Let's see, is there another one in here to duel? I don't even know if I have any more right offhand. I think I got everybody. Nope, I missed Nabby Boy. Nabby Boy fan. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Oh! I don't even want to do this. Oh my god. What a jerk. Alright. I'm going to use Hyperion. Alright. Because Hyperion, I don't even care. I'm going to go somebody strong. Alright, Turn of Warrior, you'll be next. Probably cheating, but I think the only real way to beat Hyperion is just to try to run him over. I do not like fighting Hyperion. He is, he can be a jerk. Are you in here, Stark? Stark? Yeah. He's crying. I want to make sure he's in the house and not sitting inside. Alright, who do I want to go at Mortal with? I'll go Star-Lord. This will be the last one, because I gotta use a battle chip to save these for the event or something I'm gonna get points for using them for. Come on, you brought Star-Lord in specifically to not be doing any of that. Yeah. Dueling is dumb. Oh. Now I feel fried too. That's awesome. Let's get back in the arena. Let's be losing my streak on my next one. Oh. Oh, I don't think I needed all of that. Yeah, your Mordo is a lot harder, I guess, than any of the ones I've really run into. I don't think I've seen a rank 4 or 5-star Mordo anywhere yet. I mean, I don't think I've seen one in the arena anywhere else, man. That is just not right. Welcome to the channel, Jack the Wild Spider-Man. I don't really like Hyperion as war boss. He might be okay. I know on my alliance there's guys who have a lot better. I like Hyperion on the power gain node personally. I think he is almost impossible to beat on the power gain node. How's it going, Jay for life? Well, you put Hyperion on the power gain node, and it's like ridiculous. You can't even try to light like a bait. If he doesn't launch his L1, you're getting hit with his L3. If he doesn't immediately launch. Take it easy, Haiku. Yeah, if he's very aggressive, then it'd be a lot easier. Because his specials, they're not hard to evade. It's getting him to use them is the hard part. Trying to bait him out. Because you can't really bait his specials out on the... And Jay, once you get your first 4-star, they start rolling in pretty fast. Yeah, sure. That'll be alright. Yeah, I actually, my Mordo's only rank 4 for my 4-star. He actually did not make the list today to make it onto my Alliance War team. It was... My Alliance War team right now is pretty stacked for today with us not doing Alliance Quest. So I take just my best 3 offensive champs for my offensive team, and then anybody go both ways went in on defense. So my R5 Iceman is in on defense, and my R5 Guillotine is in on defense. R5 Civil War Black Panther. Let's see, and then I think I took, because I just put a bunch of, I put like 36 stones into my Captain America World War II. So I had to put him in on defense too, because he's an R5. I don't think he's necessarily a really good defender. I just put him on like an armor node. But he still hits like a truck. Interesting to see how he does. We're only in like tier 4 for war, so bringing in all R5s for defense should be pretty nice. A little frustrated though. The one guy who's got the Mr. Penis Man did not bring in his R4 Ultron to put him as the boss. Yeah, Ant-Man duped. He's not too bad on thorns. Pretty good there. Oh shoot. That's probably no bueno. I don't know if I won. Not really paying attention to what I'm doing at all. Alright, I'll just rally back. Rally back like that, though. Don't do that while you're trying to rally back. Come on. Oof. Oh. Yeah, I put a lot of work into my 4 stars. Doing pretty good. This is the second longest streak I've ever had. A pretty decent amount. The problem is if I go for 200, 200 right now is my actual streak. It's 200 even. So if I'm going to go for 200, then I need to go to like shoot the moon to try to go over 200. I don't want to just like tie my record. Yeah, I'd assume the Navy Boy pretty soon. I think I will I'll probably be able to take my record up quite a lot higher, but normally, like, I tend to lose a lot at like about fight 80. So I'll just start playing too tired. I just won't have a chance at it. Is she really not killing with her special? Jesus Christ. Oof. Yeah, I want to try and see if I can figure some way out that I can go for Archangel when he's in there. I'd like to pick him up. I expect that's going to be an insane arena, but like I'll need to get like multiple days off in order to be able to do it. Oh, come on. It's unblockable. How the hell did he block it? No face. I don't know if I'm going to wind up getting that far. I'm already having a hard time with everything. I'm not sure tomorrow if when I start working on Act 5 if I'm going to live stream it or I'm going to not live stream it, because I'll probably play a lot better if I don't. Live streaming sometimes and trying to spend too much time reading the chat can get a little hectic. A lot of times I look up and completely miss combos and what's going on. I can play pretty decently off the sound, but I don't know if I should be trying to play a whole lot based off the sound while I'm trying to do this. I don't need to keep messing around and only winning 2 out of 3. Do. What happened there? That was... How did I get stunned in the middle of my... Jesus. Doctor Strange is an interesting guy. I personally would rate Doctor Strange as the worst Mystic Champion. But as the worst Mystic Champion, you can still do basically everything with him. So, it's definitely a little bit harder. 3 Doctor Strange games so far. What I would do is I would, you know, if you probably have him at 330, play with him for a while at 330 and see how much you really like him. And if you really like him at 330, then I don't think there's a problem with taking him to 440. When it comes to 440 guys, you should try to avoid taking up guys who aren't ranked, because the resources do start taking a little bit. So as long as the guy's ranked and you enjoy playing with him, I think you're okay to take him to 440. Now, is it okay to take Doctor Strange to rank 5, which is something you have to start paying attention to once you have enough rank 4 champions, is who do you want to take to rank 5? And, I mean, like, I don't know, like, I like Doctor Strange, but he's not as good as he was before. Like, he's not even close to being what he was before. What he was before, he's, you know, 412.0, he was absolute no-brainer. Right now, I think he's probably the worst Mystic Champion in my eyes. I have mine, he's at max, his signature ability's at 99. I have his timing down really well. I'm pretty good with him, and I still just... I don't know. I can't get fully sold on him. But if you like playing with him at rank 3, and you've already got him at a pretty high signature ability, I'd probably take him up to rank 4. I don't think I have any 4-star champions with a signature ability above 40 who aren't at rank 4. My 4-stars. That makes sense, if I said that alright. If he has a signature ability of 60, anybody with a signature ability of 60, you should be okay to take to rank 4. You know, your Iron Patriot, your Spider-Gwen is still going to be just fine. You know, like ideally, there are probably certain champions you want to rank up above them, you know, who are going to be better, but Take it easy, Dragon Choppy. I don't want to grab that team yet because that team's all messed up. So I'm going to wait for them to come back correctly so I can clean up that mess. You look for them for X23 and Electra. Do 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 do. Kind of want to go with the second one to get the class advantage. Yeah. Make a good case for either one. 10 levels higher, I don't really like. The higher PI, I don't really like. But I think the class advantage alone will be enough. Oh! You don't even get to use that class advantage. Electra's going to have to go at Spider-Man. He's going to be the hardest one to beat. That class advantage will be the most important. Getting pretty close to my mark where I want to hit. It's about 4 million. I expect him to go for like well less than this. I expect to be at like some pretty serious overkill with 4 million. I don't think there's any reason to need to go this high at all, but I don't want to wind up, you know, waking up tomorrow and have the game being like, oh, you know, if you'd have done 2 more fights, you'd have got him. So that'd just be a little too heartbreaking. I feel like I have entirely too many of those moments happen already. Like, I missed Magic both rounds when she was in there. I thought she was going to go for significantly less both rounds than she did, and that was kind of disheartening. Hyperion was the biggest one, though. I thought I was clear by like 1,000,000 points, and then I went to bed, and I woke up and I was 200,000 points shy still. In the second round for him. It wound up being alright though. I duped him on a 4-star crystal a couple weeks ago, so he's good. I still haven't got my mystic, or not my mystic, my cosmic catalyst for him yet either. So I'm still kind of looking for that. No, normally I plan it out. Like, I'll look at the calendar and I'll see like what's going to be like running for the events. And I'll try to decide which ones I'm going to run. And then normally if I'm not actually going to run any, I may spend all my time doing work around the house, and I may just hit the bottom milestones to hit the ranked rewards. And I may not even worry about hitting any higher ones. Remember, that's not a team. That is not a team. So like earlier in the week, I decided not to, so I think I did. I'd have to look at them to. I don't know. Do I have them all written out here? I have them written out here. Yeah. So in the 3-star featured, I think I've done 30K. In the no, that's not the 3-star featured. I didn't do that arena at all. In the 2-star arena, I wouldn't have done anything. In the 3-star featured, I'd have done 80K to hit me the minimum to get the milestone rewards. In the 4-star featured, I think I did 1,000,000 points. Maybe I did 1.5 million. And then in the 4-star featured, I did 350K. Normally I make sure to at least do the minimums, but I wanted to work on getting stuff done around the house more, so I knew I'd be free for this, and I wouldn't have to worry about getting like halfway there, and then my wife being like, oh, I need you to go do all this other stuff and spend a day or 2 on it. But I think eventually my roster's definitely getting there. We're hitting all of the milestone rewards on all of them. Should not be that difficult. The hardest ones are definitely going to be the 4-star featured arena. I still don't feel like I really belong in there yet. I think I need to get more 5-star champions so I can do better in there. But I did just rank a bunch of mine up, so I have the 9. I have the 1 more ready to go, and then I'll have 9 at rank 2, level 55. So they should be able to do some pretty serious damage in the arena. Like having the 5 stars at rank 2, I think it makes them much nicer for using them in the arena. Makes it a lot easier to win a lot of fights with them. I want to start taking them up to rank 3. I may start working on that pretty aggressively, just start trying to take all of them up to rank 3. So then I can use those 5 stars to fight through like the suicide matches, the suicide squads or whatever they're called. Kill squads. Death matches. So I'm going to use probably all of my glory, or a very large amount of my glory, just to buy glory crystals to accelerate my T4 class catalyst expansion. Because I only have... There's only like 2 or 3 more 4 stars that I have right now that I even want to take to rank 5. So I should be able to start just working on my 5 stars. None of them are awakened yet, so I'm not like super enthused about it, but I think it'll be alright. I don't necessarily want to sit on everything too much, because I think you start seriously hurting your ability to grow if you sit on stuff that's like super strong for too long of a period of time. Yeah, T4 basic arena I do all the time. I can normally do that in about, if I do it in one sitting, it's like about 6 hours straight, or it's been 6 hours straight for me. It might actually be a little faster now. I might be able to do it in about 5 hours straight. I'd like to get down to the point I can do it in 2 hours. If I break it up over a large period of time, I can actually do it a lot faster. If I can get the infinite streak in, then I can just wait and just come back with just my 5 stars, and I can normally knock it out pretty fast that way. It's the most efficient way to do it. But I don't always do things efficiently. No, you don't go in there anymore. Switch that team up. Looks right. Well, the 4-star featured, once you get to the point you can get to the 350k, it really helps a lot, because you get a pretty good chunk of rewards out of it. Yeah, I can't see me ever skipping the T4. Well, the class cat? Yeah, I never do the class cat arena. I think that's just currently I think it's a waste of gold for me, but if I can get enough 5 stars, I think it may not be as bad to do the T4 class cat arena. But I'm at the point too, like right now I do not have a lot of champions that I can rank up. One of the champions I have I can rank up. I am solely just waiting for the cosmic class advancement. And then I have 2 3 stars, and I want to say 4 2 stars, and those are the only champions that I can rank. I don't think I can do anything else right now at all. I cannot rank any of my 4s. I have the 1 5-star I'm ready. My 5-star cosmic I just got. I'm waiting for cosmic advancement. He'll go to 5. Rank 2, level 35. My Ronin. I got a couple guys I guess I'm pretty close to being able to rank up to. My Hyperion right now is just a couple cosmic shards away. Yeah, I had a pretty ridiculous month last month. I mean, I saved for I guess like 2 months to make sure I did have a ridiculous month. I saved all like my premium hero crystals for probably over a month, and I saved all my 4-star crystals for about 2 months. But with doing that too, I saved up all of my like my T4 basics and my class catalysts, so I was able to make the best possible decisions when when everything came to a head. I made, at the beginning of last month, I think I only had 4 rank 5 champions. Now I have 7. I made 3, so I almost doubled my rank 5s last month. I don't even know how many 4-stars I probably added for the month. I probably added almost 10 4-stars for the month. I think I went from 45 to 56. Yeah, I can definitely see that. There's one of the things I don't understand why there's so many guys who wind up like selling their champions, but I guess if I think about it, a lot of them probably don't ever wind up seeing that because they just always assume you always have champions to rank up, and it just winds up wasting a lot of time when you wind up selling your champions. I sold 1-star, and that was the only thing I ever sold, because I misread it. I thought it said you got units when you sold it, because I wanted to buy one of the 3-star crystals that you get from opening 10 premium hero crystals. I wanted to buy one of those, and I didn't have enough units. So I misread it when it said you get the ISO 8. I thought it said you got units for it. So I sold that one on accident. Otherwise, I haven't sold any. But when I open like premium hero crystals now, like it's ridiculous how many like max signature crystals I wind up getting, and my growth rate and all that. Yeah, you're probably pretty good, Vic Ram. I'm gonna stop at about 4 as soon as I cross that 4 million mark. I honestly like you may only wind up going for like 2.5 if they banned people. But I don't want to be. I'd rather be well over. I don't have a problem with it. It's not really going out of my way. I'm not doing any other arenas though, getting any of those milestones. Maybe I'll work on some of them when I go upstairs and lie down, but I can't imagine I'll be awake for very long once I lie down. Yeah, if you notice the, let's see here, can I bring this up real quick? Alright, we'll go there and transition over. So, let's see, where did they ban everybody? Was it, I'll say it was right here probably. I I think it was that Spider-Man? Yeah, I think it was after Spider-Man. Like during this Miles Morales. Did I see it better on the basic? Yeah, probably still somewhere right around here maybe then. Yeah, no, it was in between these two rounds of Gwenpool, so it would have been in between. For Miles Morales. That's weird that he went up by that much though. But yeah, they went and they banned a whole bunch of guys for doing all. They sent all the message to everyone saying stop cheating or you're going to wind up getting banned. And then they turned around and they banned a whole bunch of people. So you see, Spider-Man went. He was definitely like breaking records. But if you look, like Vulture was pretty hyped, and like Vulture still didn't really do like Yondu or Nebula kind of numbers. He still, I guess, on the second day he did King Groot numbers, but King Groot's second time around he made nothing. Wow. But you still got all the guys going for him. His numbers were pretty low compared to where they should have been on with like an escalation. And then if you look, the basic arena, I think you see it a lot more. Gwenpool dropped. It's okay, like that happens. I would have figured with her being what she was, both rounds would have been closer to Hyperion. So I would have figured second round she should have been 5.8 million. That second round because she is she's the best skill champion that you can get, so she should have been a lot higher. But all the guys who were doing the cheating with the modding, there's something that they were doing where every time they hit somebody they were at max power, so it was only taking them one hit to kill people. So guys are going through and flying through arena like no time at all because the fights weren't taking them like 60 seconds apiece. The fights were taking them the 20 or 30 seconds for load time. So they were able to use that to drive numbers way up. It's like Captain America World War II, he should have gone way higher. He should have been in like the 4 million kind of range. If you look, he's the second to third strongest science champion if you look at it, And Cable, I don't know where exactly he would rank for mutants. He's probably like the 6th strongest mutant maybe. He should have gone significantly higher too. So if they ban guys, I don't know if they did or not. Like I saw it as a random like speculation, but if they did go and ban guys, the numbers actually go way down. I wasn't around long enough really the last time it had happened. It's why a year ago I wasn't real big into the arena yet, so I wouldn't have noticed or known what was going on with it. But yeah, you've definitely seen it very much. Like the numbers for how much guys are going for is going like way down with them banning more people. So I just assumed everyone was getting better, like I was, and that's how they're scoring more points, but they're far for completing 5.2, I'm 85. Through Act 4, 30% through 5.1. I only have one 550, so it's difficult to power through. What you advise my next completion should be? I think you're like further through everything than I am. See, are you done with the Road to the Labyrinth? Probably. Yeah, I'm at part 4 for Road to the Labyrinth. I would say probably 100% Act 4 if you already have the that's Summoner's favorite title. Yeah, because I think, yeah, part 4 to Road to the Labyrinth is supposed to be harder than ROL and 100%ing Act 4. So I would think 100% Act 4, and then if you get a really nice 5-star somewhere, like Duped, then you can start looking at bringing him up to rank 5. And it's definitely going to be like, or rank 4, it's definitely going to be like a lot of work, but you'll have a lot of stuff you'll need for it. But I would think 100%ing Act 4 would be what you need to do. So I think right now what I need to do is I need to go and do one run through on 5.1 and 5.2. Yeah, with the arenas, normally Cable wouldn't have been the guy to go for. Like what I was looking at there, I got through it from MCOC Infobot. I think it's a really helpful thing on line chat. To get the Google spreadsheets all off there. I like going for the champions, for the featured champions who are going to be like 2.5 million. Guys who are going to be like really easy to get, you know, like Joe Fixit was in there. We can go back to that really quickly. We'll discuss this. Like the stuff I really want to go for. I mean, the Captain America was pretty low. Like the Joe Fixit, you don't have him. That's easy to do. You know, Winter Soldier, you don't have him. That's easy to do. Venom, you don't have him. That's pretty easy to do. Doctor Strange, you don't have him. That's easy to do. Magic, and I just barely missed those Magic cutoffs. That still makes me kind of mad. I think I did 2.5, and then I think I did like 2.8. Ghost Rider was a little bit harder. Ghost Rider was the first hard guy I went for. And then these ones, I think I missed a bunch of these. Black Bolt I did. Phoenix and Venom Pool, I think I missed because of work. Magneto Marvel Now, I don't remember. I don't think I did that, but I think Kamala Khan was the one I was like, wait a minute, because I did the 1.5 million to get the units. And I was like, wait a minute, if I'd have done 200,000 more, I'd have gotten her? Why aren't I just getting all of these smaller guys then? So like all these like 2 million, 2.5 million guys, man, that's what I'm all about. That's where I try to spend most of my time working on and all that. But I've worked on getting so many of the featured guys that it works really nice. That like my roster's just filled in really well. And then you get a bunch of 4-star shards, so you're getting, you know, you're getting the champions plus the shards from the rewards, and it just kind of builds everything super fast and quick for you. The one thing though, if you are newer to the arena to pay attention to, when you get a basic champion, if you already have them, it only counts as a +1 signature stone. So I mean, you can use it to awaken them, but you don't get the full +20 levels, you don't get the ISO 8, you don't get the bonus shards for awakening somebody you already have. A basic champion is not a real champion. So that's something to keep in mind. That's one that the first time I did that kind of made me pretty angry. I wound up getting a Colossus, and I thought I was going to count as a dupe, and I was going to get the 5-star shards and all the mutant to ISO 8, and I'd already started planning on how I was going to use all the ISO 8, and then I was like, wait a minute, how come I didn't get everything? I was ready to send Kabam a ticket, and I was ready to rage quit, and I was so mad. And then the second featured champion I got, Kabam went and did me dirty. I got Karnak on Daylight Savings, and they had the 1 hour during Daylight Savings where you had Summoner Advancement from the previous week and for the next week. And at the time, I think I was saving because I wanted to get... It was either for Voodoo or for Mordo. I was saving all my 4 stars for to get. I got Mordo. Might have been Voodoo already at Daylight Savings. But they had the hour where you get your SA from both as they were trying to correct the calendar. And so I went and I scored like 30,000 points. Or maybe it was 40,000 points. It's something like ridiculous that went on both of the weeks. Because I'd been sitting on so much stuff, and I just went and I popped like everything. I ranked up everyone I could, and it was crazy. Well, you already see if your cable's already awakened. Now you're really screwed because all you're gonna get is +1 to a signature ability. If he's not awakened, it's cool because you awakened him, so it can still be helpful, but it's definitely not as helpful. Cable is much better awakened, but he's not going to be able to take a big enough spot in my roster, so I wasn't too worried about it. I know I was only going to go for him the 1 round, and he's just going to be 330 in arena fodder for me, so... Oh, come on, leg. I won't be lagging on me that much. Whereas if you go for the featured hero, that counts as an actual hero. So that would be, you would get the 20 signature levels and all the ISO 8 and the shards. But anybody who's surrounded in blue, like the featured champion is, or like the basic is, I'll go and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, so that's still not that bad then, because he's not... I mean, 4 mil is definitely... Like, the first time you do 4 mil, man, that's rough. I did that for Ghost Rider. I was on vacation while I did it. I think the only reason I was able to get to the 4 million was because I was on vacation. So, what view rewards. Because he's in blue, he's basic. If a basic hero is a duplicate champion, that champion's signature ability increases by 1, and there's no additional prizes are rewarded. Did not know that. It is like, can be super heartbreaking to not really know that and realize that. But when we see a guy in blue, I can't think of anywhere else you ever actually see a guy in blue, other than that specific arena. But I wouldn't doubt it with the new daily crystals you get from having the Summoner's Favorite title, if the 4 stars come as basics that you get out of that. So then if somebody does draw a 4-star champion they already have, like, I don't know too much about him. I'm not eligible for him yet. I don't know how long it's going to be until I am eligible for him, but I wouldn't doubt it if when you draw the 4-star, if it comes as a basic. I don't know if they've been specific about that yet anywhere or not, but alright, let's do some of this real quick here. Let's help out everybody in my alliance who's grinding. We got some cool stuff in here. There's some okay stuff. I should be a lot further through all of these. I shouldn't be spending as much time messing around as I am. It's a good thing I'm towards the end of it. Not gonna matter as much. Do. We're doing here the arena. There's like 1 or 2 more here. Do. Yeah, do that. Mars Bleed then won't affect Colossus. Bum, 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 bum. Just kind of working on wrapping this up here. Just want to get to 4 million, and then I think I'm gonna call it a night and go get some sleep. Depending on how I feel, in a couple hours, maybe back to streaming again in about 6 hours or so, 6 or 7 hours. May or may not, depends. If I'm tired, I may just elect to sleep in. I don't know if I'm going to sleep in though, because I may not. I'm not sure if me and my wife are going to get a hotel room in St. Pete over the weekend or not, and if we're just going to stay there or come home. We'll find out. Yeah, I tried using Groot for a while on everywhere I could. I don't think he works too well. I really like him. Like I was using him for questing for so long, and but he works really well in arena. You'd think he'd work well in like alliance quests and all that. Maybe I might be able to do a bit better with him now than I was before. I think before I had a hard time when fights start getting above like 30 or 40 hits. I can do much better now in those fights. Welcome back, Dragon Shoppy. Oh, that's 4 million. Woohoo! I can go to bed at my mark. So 179 wins, 4 million points. I think it's gonna be way more than enough. I should be, you know, that 500,000 to 1 million more points than I think he's actually going to go for, so that should be good. Oh yeah. Ugh. I'm kind of exhausted, so you know, I want to thank everybody for coming by and hanging out. You know, if this is your first time, you know, hit the subscribe button. You know, come back around when we do this all again. Yeah, normally I come on after you know, Slice 'em or Brian Grant. You know, sometimes I'll come on when they're still on if I feel like it. But you know, about this kind of time slot seems to be pretty constant for me. So take it easy, guys. I'll see you next time. Did I transition? I didn't transition. Oh, on the wrong screen. Okay, no, wait a second. I end screened. I'm done. I'll see you later, guys.